Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gum Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Sam Sarasvati Namaha. Komalam Kujayan Venum Shyamaloyam Kumarakaha Vedavedyam Param Brahma Bhasatam Purato Mama Sachidanandarūpāya Vishotpatyādi Hetave Tāpatraya Vināshaya Shri Krishnāya Vayam Namaha. Jayati Jagadi Mayam Yasya Kaya Dhavaste Vachanarachanamekam Kevalam Chakalaya Dhruvapadamapi yato Yatkrupato Dhruvoyam Sakala Kushala Patram Brahmaputram Natosmi. We were listening to the Bhakti Mahatmya. So said, Ajñasmād Saulabhyam Bhakto. That much we have seen. Next sutra is pramāṇāntarasya anapekṣatvāt svayaṁ pramāṇatvāt. Pramāṇāntarasya anapekṣatvāt svayaṁ pramāṇatvāt. So, because of this, Bhakti is adhikatara. Bhakti is very great because pramāṇāntarasya anapekṣatvāt. This Bhakti is not depending upon any other pramāṇa. That is that. No? Pramāṇāntaraha. Pramāṇāntaraha, any other pramāṇa. Pramāṇāntarasya anapekṣatvāt. Na apeksha. There is no dependency of any other pramāṇa for bhakti. So, pramāṇāntarasya anapekṣatvāt. Because of this, bhakti is great. That is the thing. Bhakti is Mahatmya. The great Bhakti is very great because Bhakti is not depending upon any other pramāṇa. Pramāṇāntarasya anapekṣatvāt. Then, next is svayaṁ pramāṇatvāt. Svayaṁ pramāṇatvāt means this is self-evident. And this is, it's the Bhakti itself is its own proof. Bhakti is not depending upon anyone else, anything else, any other pramāṇa. We know that we have Bhakti. This is the beauty of Bhakti, because nobody can actually tell that we have Bhakti or not, because Bhakti is something which is individual. So it is depending upon each and every person. It is depending upon each and every person's experience, not depending upon any bahya pramāṇa. So what is pramāṇa? Pramāṇa means pramāyāha karanam. Pramāṇam means that which gives us prama. Pramāyāha karanam pramāṇam. So that which gives us prama. What is prama? Prama nama yadhartha jnanam. Right knowledge. So what is pramāṇa? One is pramāyāha karanam. Adava ajñātasya jñāpakam pramāṇam. What is pramāṇa? Ajñātasya jñāpakam. That which helps us to know something which is not known by us. I have not known something. Now that which helped me to know. So I'm sure you might have already studied about the pramāṇa chintanam and all that. So pratyaksha, anumana, upamana and shabda. These are the four main pramāṇas. So all this. So pratyaksha, anumana upamana. These all are depending upon pratyaksha. So without pratyaksha, directly or indirectly, all these pramanas are depending upon pratyaksha. And then shabdam is like something which is cannot be known through the pratyakshadi. So now, what about this bhakti? Is this bhakti something which we can see? Is bhakti something which can be inferred? Is bhakti something which can be, which can be sadrisyatvāt? Is there some simile, some similarities? Or bhakti is something because Shastra says so? No. Bhakti is swayaṁ pramāṇa. Bhakti is not because, why it is telling, there could be a person. Okay? When we look at that person, we may think that this is a great bhakta. Okay? And we may think that another person is not at all a bhakta. Because from our drishti, but actually, this bhakti is not, it's not something can be seen. Bhakti is not something can be inferred. It is not something can be compared. This is something which is self-evident. That is there in you. How we know that there is bhakti? The bhakti we feel. Each one of us can feel it, experience it, but cannot be inferred or understood by any other pramana. This is what? So that's why we, when we study, when we read this Śrīmad Bhāgavatam also, Śrīmad Bhāgavate Mahamuni Krite Kimva Paraihi. Why? Ishvaraha Sadyo Hridya Varuddyadetra Krutibhi Shushroshubi. How we know that there is bhakti? Because Bhagavan will be seated in our heart. We know that. Only we will know. Because we experience Him. It is not something another person can understand. Sometimes they don't understand only. Sometimes people think that they are mad. Sometimes, so many kinds. So, bhakti is something which can be experienced by us. It is not depending upon any other pramana. No, it is not pratyaksha pramana, anumana pramana. This is something which only we know. Whether bhakti is there or not is something to be experienced by one's own self. So that's why pramāṇāntarasyānapekṣatvāt. Does that mean that there is no bhakti? Yes, svayaṁ pramāṇāt. It's not depending upon any other pramana for. Why? Manu says, sarvam paravasham dukkham, sarvam atmavasham sukha. See, if something is depending upon anything which is depending, which is dependent, that always will give us dukkha, one time or another. As long as we are living in this world and then we are dependent, whether it is physical dependency, whether it is emotional dependency, whether it is intellectual dependency, any dependency will cause dukkham. Sarvam paravasham dukkham. Sarvam atmavasham sukham. One who says, so this bhakti is not depending upon anything else. Not jati, niti, kula, gotra. No, not whether he is a man or a woman, whether he is a brahmana or a brahmana, whether he is a bharatiya or non-bharatiya, whether that person is is an educated person or uneducated. Not at all depending upon any bahya vastu. Why? Why it is so? Says the next sutra. Why are you telling that bhakti is swayam pramanam? No, we only will be able to know whether bhakti is there. Please understand, in the Bhakti Shastra, bhakti means Bhagavan. This is something which we have to always, when we read the Bhakti Shastra, it is not that bhakti is just only a means. Bhakti is just not a means. Bhakti is Bhagavan himself. So when we say that I have bhakti, what it means that I have Ishvara. Now I experience. So that bhakti is not depending upon any, like this in Vedanta we say, there's no dependency of any other pramana to know that I exist. Ahamasmi. I am. For this, there's no other pramana is needed. Now, who is this I? For that maybe pramana is needed, but I am, ahamasmi. For that no pramana. Like that, this bhakti is Bhagavat Swarupa. What is Bhagavat Swarupa? That is said in the next sutra. Śāntirūpāt paramānandarūpāc śāntirūpāt paramānandarūpāc. What is bhakti or what is Bhagavat? See again. What is the nature of bhakti? Nature of bhakti is Shanti. Shanti is the Rupa. How we know that we are progressing? If we are experiencing more and more peace, if we are at peace with ourselves, if we are at peace with the world, understand that we are actually progressing in the path. Sometimes, we always think whether is there any progress or am I the same? This is the test. Are we peaceful? How is our mind? Is our mind is always worrying? If our mind is at peace with oneself, with others, with the world. So this is the, mapini. This is the measurement rod. To know whether we are progressing or not. Why? Because the rupa, the nature of bhakti is Shanti. Why the nature of bhakti is Shanti? Because Shanti is, Bhagavan says, what is this Shanti? What is Shanti? Bhagavan says in Bhagavata to Uddhava, what is Shanti? Says, Shamo mannishtata buddhe. What is Shanti? We are telling everybody wants Shama. Everybody wants Shanti. What is this Shanti, O Bhagavan? Bhagavan says, what is Shanti? Shanti mannishtata buddhe. When the buddhi is completely become one with Bhagavan. Matanishtata. When our buddhi is placed on Sri Bhagavad Pada Aravinda, when our mind is now becoming one with the Bhagavan, means what? There is no more other thought, viparita bhavanadi, are not arising in our intellect. Our chitta, our antakarana, only tadakara vritti is there. See, the mind, the buddhi, the intellect, the antakarana, there is only ekatana vritti. Why our mind is disturbed? Because in our mind, bahutanata is there. It's like cacophony. So many different kinds of, noises are produced. In our mind, a kind of, so much. So, when we sit down and the mind is only producing the Venugana, see, that Venugana is Shanti. Ekatana, the mind is in one constant remembrance of Bhagavan. No other thoughts are coming. Mind is focused. So this Bhagavan says, Shamaha mannishtata. So when we hear the Rasapanchadhyayi, we'll see that, when Bhagavan is playing the flute, that what is that flute? That is our chitta. In that chitta, when Bhagavan starts to play, then from that, what comes out? Clean, kama bija. What is this kama bija? Kama bija is not, generally kama means less. No, kama is paramananda prapti. In Bhakti Shastra, when we are talking about the Parama Prema, they use this word kama. That kama is not the laukika kama. This kama, ka to ma. See, ka starts, ka is the first, vyanjana, ka, kha, ga, gha, and pa, pa, ba, bha, ma is the last individual. So, ka plus ma is the end where the all vrittis merge back and there is total, unity. So, Bhagavan's Venugana is, they say that kama bija. Please don't, kama bija doesn't mean kama lust. Kama is the paripurnata. Kama is the anandata. That's why next one is paramānandarūpāc cha. Śāntirūpāt. When only one thought is there, that Bhagavan's. So, how this thought, why this, why Bhagavan likes, why Bhagavan is not playing a drum, why Bhagavan is not playing a violin, or why Bhagavan is playing why this flute? There's a, in the Bhagavata Parampara, there is one Bhagavata, there is a Venuganam. Very beautiful portion is there. Their Acharya says, what is the sadhana of a bhakta? The sadhana of a bhakta is to become a Venu. What? The sadhana of a devotee is to become a Venu. Means what? A flute. Means what? To remove everything from inside. In a flute, there is nothing. You can see. Nothing is there. All the, kartrutva, bhoktritva, bhava. I am the doer, I am the enjoyer. This bhava is filled in us. Okay? So when this jiva is filled with kartrutva, bhoktritva, nothing happens. We have to do different kinds of sadhanas. When we perform, nama japadi, different kinds of sadhana and try and, churn our mind, churn, then it comes, the Navanita comes up. So, from all the different vrittis, when we churn, one thing comes up, that is aham bhaktaha. Different kinds of ahankara, we churn. We take our mind from all other kinds of, then last one ahankara remains. That is aham bhaktaha. I am Bhagavan's devotee. That bhakta bhava comes. That's known as navanitam. Newly, brought. Up to that we are thinking I am a purusha, I am a stri, I am jiva, I am karta, I am bhokta. From all these kinds of different thoughts, when we churn, when we do the sadhanas, slowly all other things goes away, only Navanita will be there. The moment Navanita is created, he comes. He comes and takes away. Navanita Chora Gopal. When we, churn ourselves and this Navanita is created, the butter is created, then he comes and takes away. He takes away that also. even that bhava that I am a bhakta is also taken away. Now what is there? Only we become flute. We don't even feel a bhakta. Actually bhakta, we will study in 12th chapter, known as Amrutashtaka, 8 slokas. There is he doesn't even know that he is a bhakta. Because all such things are gone. Then what happened? Then Bhagavan starts to play through that instrument. Malayalam, there's a beautiful, poetry says, Sarigamapadha Kochu Veena Jnaninna Maruvathunata Gayakande Kayil Oru Nimishavum Enneyetu Me Vittoru Kayil. I am only a small veena. I am a veena, but I can't sing. Veena is there. The veena will not sing by itself. But I am a small little veena in the hands of Sarigamapada Kochu Veena Jnanin Amaruvata Unnata Gayakanda Kayil. I have offered myself to that great singer. Then what happens? Then Amrita Sangeeta comes out. So when we dedicate even this subtlest ahankara at the lotus feet of Bhagavan, remove all kinds of, viparita bhavanas, etc., then what happens? Shanti. Mind becomes Shanta. Shamo manishtata buddhehe. So when our mind is firmly established at the lotus feet of Bhagavan, then what happens? That mind itself becomes tanatvam, ekatanata. Then, for this, when that all other thoughts are cease to exist, what happens? The true nature of ourself manifests by itself. What is the true nature of ourself? That is paramānandarūpātvāt. That is the supreme Ananda. So what is the nature of bhakti? The nature of bhakti is Shanti and Ananda. So, when we walk this path, whenever our mind is disturbed, whenever, any other anubhava other than Ananda manifest, understand that we are away from Bhagavan. And when our mind is at peace, and then, this Ananda is not something which is pramāṇāntarasyānapekṣatvāt. This Ananda is not depending upon anyone else or anything else. This Ananda is swanubhuti. Śāntirūpāt, paramānandarūpāc. So for this antaranubhuti, no pramāṇa is needed. How we know that? Are we at peace, or are we enjoying this Paramananda? No pramāṇa is needed. We know. Is this pratyaksham? Person always smiling. Sometimes I feel very sorry for some people, They have to smile. Like when we go to the flights, etc. It's a plastic smile. They take it out and... So, that is not. This Ananda is not something which we, this is something which cannot be actually explained. That already we saw that. This cannot be, but this is this. So, why then Acharyas are trying to put all these ideas so that we know. See, whenever we are in the path as a sadhaka, and then whenever there are worries in our heart, and whenever there are, confusions, whenever anger, jealousy, whenever we are not tuned, understand that we are far away. And paramānandarūpāc. Ityachyutangrim bhajato nuvritya bhaktir bhagavat prabodah bhavandi vai bhagavatasya rajan tatapparam śāntimupayati sakshad. Kavi, Yogeshwara Kavi, is telling, so when we actually worship Bhagavan, not for anything. See, a bhakta is not worshipping Bhagavan, even not for Shanti or Paramananda or anything. But, see, when you sit near fire, whether we like it or not, we will get the warmth. No, if we drink water, whether we like it or not, our daha will be quenched. So, like that, when we actually worship Bhagavan, Ananya Bhakti, when it comes to our heart, then what happened? Iti achyutangrim bhajataha anuvritya. Not now and then, constantly when worship Bhagavan's Padakamala. Then what happens? Bhaktihi, viraktihi, bhagavat prabodha. Then what happened? Because of that love for Bhagavan, naturally virakti will come to us. See, when we are enjoying this great ananda of Bhagavan, the mind is not at all attracted or interested of any other kind of pleasures of the world. That is the natural virakti. There is some virakti which is like, we generate. Or no, I should not do this, I should not do that. But that virakti is kshanikam. Because when our mind is not at our control, everything drops. But the virakti of a bhakta is very natural. Why? Because it is not because he hates something and he teach himself this is not good. This is not like that. He is enjoying such a kind of ananda inside. So there was a great Mahatma. Mahatma was sitting and, some of his friends said, let us go for a movie. Okay? So he said, what movie? Oh, there are, new movies have come, nice movies. Please go. You also come. See, the moment I close, I see Bhagavan Sri Radhe, Radhaji and Bhagavan in my heart. I see their Ananda Leela and I enjoy so much of Sukha. Whether your movie will be able to give that kind of Sukha? No. Then why should I come? So this is Virakti. Not that, no, I will not go movie. That's okay, as a sadhaka, okay. But it is not, the Virakti which is said in Bhakti Shastra is something which naturally happens. So, Bhaktihi, Viraktihi, Bhagavat Prabodha. Then, Jnanam also happens. We will study in 9th chapter, Bhagavan will tell this. Bhagavan says that, I will sit in the heart of each and every Bhakta and then I will give this Jnanam to him. When that Parama Bhakti is there in the heart of a devotee, I shall see that he is blessed with the Parajnana. Bhaktir Bhagavat Prabodaha Bhavandi Vai Bhagavatasya Rajan Tata Param Shantimupayiti Sakshat Parashanti. So what is that? Sakshat Parashanti. Sakshat Parashanti is Bhagavan himself. Shanti is not one more vritti. Like, Shanti, Ashanti. The kind of Shanti which we enjoy is one more vritti. Mind was very disturbed. Now disturbance is not there. Okay, abhi to shant ho gaya. But then what happened? After some time again ashant ho jate hain. Now, after some time it becomes again ashanta. But this shanti which here, śāntirūpāt, that shanti is not. We were very hungry. Oh, hungry. We had food. Shanti. Abhi shanti ho gaya. But that shanti is only for 2-3 hours. Again, shanti. So, this is not that shanti. This shanti is sakshat shanti. What is sakshat shanti? Sakshat shanti is Bhagavan. So, shanti is not one guna. Shanti is Bhagavan himself. And how that shanti is experienced by us as pramāṇāndarūpāc. Now, when you study the Taittiriya Upanishad, there we will see Priyamoda Pramoda. So, I like something when I am thinking about, suppose I like mango, suppose. So, I like, when I think about mango, I get a kind of sukha. And then somebody tells that, there's nice, mangoes have come to we go and see it, little more santosh. And we purchase it and it's in our hand, and we have it. So, Priyamoda Pramoda. But Ananda is not just Priyamoda Pramoda. It's not a vritti. Ananda, that's why they use the word Ananda, asamandat nandate. See, this is not because, depending upon something, a kind of sukha come to me. This is known as asamandat, naturally. This Ananda is not because of X, Y or Z. This Ananda is Nandanam. Nandanam, Nanda means to be happy, to enjoy, so that Nandana, asamantat, not depending upon something, not that sometime is there, it's a total, that's why they use the word bliss. That total happiness, always. So, that Ananda is the Swarupa of Bhagavan, that is the Swarupa of the Atma. So, tataparam shantimupaiti sakshat. How we know? Because Narada is the Sutrakarta. He heard when Narada was that boy, he got Bhagavan's, the Gurus gave them the mantras, and he went to the Himalayas and did tapas, and then he had Bhagavan's darshan in his heart. Premadibhara nirbhinna pulagango atinirvrataha ananda samplavelino napashyamubhayam muni. Bhagavan says, Narada himself says, what was his experience? When I saw Bhagavan, when Bhagavan appeared in my heart, what happened? Prema atibhara nirbhinna pulakankaha. My whole body, romanja came. Atinirvrataha. I became kritakritya. My life became fulfilled. There's no more, that I want nothing more. And ananda samplavelinaha. I became one with Ananda. And na apashyamubhayam. No more I and you, that and this. There's no more there. Because that time, this is a very important thing, this Ishvara Anubhuti is not like the Anubhuti of this world where the Drashta and Drishyam is there. Or the Bhokta and Bhojyam is there. That's why Bhagavan points out here, how is that Ananda Samplavaha Ubhayam na apashyam. Ubhayatvam, I and you, he and this was not there. So this Paramanandatva, in the state of Paramananda, there is no Bhakta and Bhagavan. There's only Bhagavan is there. The same thing is said in the Vedanta also, in a different language. Now, all the Dvaita Vrittis vanish and Ekameva Dvitiyam Brahma, that Brahma alone exists, that Brahma, aham brahmasmi. So, in that what happens is in Vedanta, aham pradhana, bhakti is tvam pradhana. No, tat pradhana is bhakti, tvam pradhana is Vedanta. If you take tattvamasi, tat pradhana is bhakti marga, tvam pradhana is jnana marga. But actually, the experience is the ultimate experience. In between differences, ultimate experience is one and the same. śāntirūpāt, paramānandarūpāc. Now comes a question. Bhagavan, when we enter into that kind of a bhava, what will happen to us? See, we enter into that Paramatma Bhava, Ishvara Bhakti, Parabhakti, we forget about even our Kartrutva, Bhoktrutva, everything. Then there are the Veda's instructions are there. We are supposed to do Nitya Karma, Naimittika Karma, Prayaschitta Karma. Even if we are giving up Kamya Karma, Nitya Naimittika Prayaschittadi Karaniyameva. No, see, we forget, Sri Ramakrishna, if we read Bhagavan's life, we'll see that Bhagavan forgot. No, he could no more take the puja, the way the scripture says. No, sometimes he gave the food to Bhagavan, mother. Sometimes he said, oh, okay, he eats. Sometimes a cat comes there, he feeds the Mahanaivedya to the cat. Sometimes he gives the Mahanaivedya to the doors. Why? In that state, Sarvam Brahmamayam Re. Sarvam Brahmamayam. Kim Karaniyam, Kim Akaraniyam. No, what is to be done, what is not to be done. When at that kind of level. So then, what will happen to our Nitya Naimittika Karma? How are we going to live in the world? You have to take care of the samsara, you have to take care of your family. This is all your dharma. What will happen if I enter into that kind of a paramananda bhava? I forget about my body and my mind and my intellect and my astitva as a jiva. My jivatva is lost. Abhi, how we will live in this world? Says, don't worry. I shall take care. When we really enter into that, parabhakti, and we forget about the world, then, says, next sutra, lokahānau, cintā na kāryā, niveditātma-loka-vedatvāt, niveditātma-loka-vedatvāt, lokahānau, cintā na kāryā, niveditātma-loka-vedatvāt. Cintā na kāryā. Please do not get worried. मुझे क्या हो जाएगा? अभी क्या होगा ना मेरा? No, what will happen to me? What will happen to my family? What will happen to my status? No, I can't do Nitya Karma, Naimittika Karma. I can't do the Sandhya Vandana. I can't even do Gayatri. No, I can't do Agnihotradi Karma. And what will happen to me? Because I go mad. People call me madman or madwoman. Anything. No, he's a mad person because he is always in that kind of ecstasy, and then the sarira is pulakankita and tears are flowing from his eyes. There's no bahya bodha. Now, how he is going to live in the world? He says, nivedita-atma-loka-vedatvāt. nivedidam, nisheshena vedanam, total surrender. The moment we are able to totally surrender our Atma. Atma, one's own self, one's own ego. Okay? Atma, aham, jnān, no, I. This Atma, loka, veda, Shīlatvāt, nivedita Shīlatvāt. Because I have offered myself totally at his feet. There's no more me. I am not worried about what will happen to me, whether I will go to Surga, whether I will be able to live in the world. No thought. Why? Atma Nivedanam. We have surrendered ourselves at the lotus feet of Bhagavan. Atma Nivedanam. Then, Atma Loka Nivedanam. We have surrendered the world also. No, sab kuch. Everything is samarpana. Tumeva mata. Everything. Whatever I have, whether it is my family, whether a house and, my duties, sab kuch, I have surrendered. Nivedidam. Atma loka. Not only loka, Veda. Vaidika karmas. Vedas injections like Agnihotradi, and we are supposed to do every day Sandhya Vandanadi. Every day we are doing it. Why? Because to do all this, whether Laukika karma or whether we want to do the Vaidika karma, even we want to do Atma karma. There is a phase of Sri Ramakrishna's life. If you read, you will see that he was not even able to eat. If somebody forcefully opened his mouth and pushed the food inside, then only it goes. You read Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi's life, when he was in that, Patala Guha, there was no bodha. Somebody has to, forcefully open, because Atma, even Atma Nivedana, that self, that feel that I am there, this body exists, that also is lost. And that this loka, this world exists, that also lost. And Veda, then the Veda means the Laukika and Paratrika karmas, that also lost. Everything is lost. So, what will happen to me when I totally surrender myself, my ego, my hankara, my kartrutva, bhoktrutva to Bhagavan? Then I can't do anything. No. Yes. Plus, please don't worry. Why? Nivedita atma-loka-vedatvāt lokahānihi. We will lose the lokas. Where we are sitting, what we are doing, that also will lose. That's why they say that the Mahatmas, the Paramahamsa Parivrajakas, they are most of the time in three bhavas. Balavat, Pishachavat. Balavat, Mudhavat, Bhrantavat, Pishachavat. Either they will be like small children. Babies, not small children, naughty ones. Babies, they know bodha. They say they are like the Marjara Shishu, like the children of the cat. What do you call that? Kittens. A small baby kitten. Because it doesn't know anything. Wherever mother takes, sometimes mother take it and then keep in in olden days, there used to be, what do you call that, in the kitchen, what do you call? Oven, where they used to cook real, not that electric one. So there will be, then ashes will be there. It will be very warm. So they take it and then put it there. Sometimes they feel their mother will take them and then put it into the, into the nice bundle of bed of the master. That all. Everywhere, wherever mother keeps, the baby is there. Because total ashraya on Bhagavan. And loka, about what people will say, what people will do, what will happen to the world. Loka. See, after death, what will happen to me? Whether I will go to Surga or Naraka, such thoughts the sin comes. So says, lokahānau cintā kāryā. Please do not worry about the lokahāni. See, whatever has to, see, when we enter into that kind of ecstasy, when we enter into that kind of a bhava, many things will go away from us. But that is good. Why? niveditātma-loka-vedatvāt. Says, very beautiful. What is that? Ananyās chindayando mām ye janāh paryupāsate teshām nityābhiyuktānām. I shall take care of the yoga and kshema of those people. Who? Ananyāh chintayantaha. They are not thinking about anything else other than Bhagavan. They are not thinking about their body. They are not thinking about name, fame. They are not thinking about money. They are not thinking about even going to heavens. Ananyās chindayando mām ye janā paryupāsate. Not now and then. Pari. Totally, completely. No, there is no other thought other than Bhagavan. That time, ye janā teshām abhiyuktānām. They are eternally became one with me. Nitya abhiyuktaha. Not now and then. Now when we go to that mandir, no. There is no more separation from that parabhava, paratma bhava. Because Paramatma alone exists. In a bhakta's case, he is not there. No, only Paratma is there. So, in that bhava, when I am in that kind of a state, then what happens? Aham yoga kshemam vahami. That's Bhagavan's promise. I shall take care of apraptasya praptihi. No, yogaha, praptasya praptihi. Whatever is to be gained in this world, that Bhagavan will bring. Apraptasya praptihi yogaha. Praptasya lakshanam kshemaha. So whatever is gained, to protect also. These are all Bhagavan will take care. This is for whom? A person whose mind is totally merged with Bhagavan. He is no more, identified with his body, mind or intellect. Such a person. So a bhakta, generally what we think as bhakta, many people calls us when we are, please Swamiji, please come and teach bhakti yoga. For, yajna, etc., bhakti yoga. But the kind of bhakti which is there in bhakti yoga, that is jnana yoga only. Adveshta sarvabhutanam maitra karunaivacha nirmamo nirahankaraha. So, that kind of bhakti, when that comes, then it is Bhagavan's duty to take care. This is the first mantra of Ishavasya. Ishavasyamidam sarvam. When we really experience that Ishavasya, that experience of Ishavasya is bhakti. See, Bhakti Shastra calls it bhakti. Jnana Shastra calls it jnanam. Only the name is different. So, what is this niveditātma-loka-vedatvāt Ishavasyamidam sarvam? Whatever exists in this universe is only Bhagavan. Yat kincha jagatyam tena tyaktena bhunjitaha. Protect yourself by tyaga. Tyaga of what? Tyaga of ahankara mamakara. I and my. This is the bhakti stand. To give up, what is there to give up? Because, see, what is mine? See, I cannot say that, tomorrow, you take this mic. Or take this. Why? Because I can only give up what is mine. And this world is not mine. What is mine is only my ahankara and mamakara. I and minus. I-ness and minus. So, what? Tena tyaktaha. What is to be given up? ahankaramamakaratiyaga tena tyaktena bhunjidhaha. Acharya says, Shankaracharya says, bhunjidhaha palayedhaha. Bhakti Shastra says, enjoy. Says, when we study Mukundamala, we'll see that, so in Bhakta's life, every moment is a festival. Every moment. Whether you get food also is a festival, whether you don't get food also a festival. Each and every moment is utsavam, nityotsavam. So, that is bhunjidhaha. According to Bhakti Shastra, bhunjidhaha means enjoy. Enjoy without kartrutva bhoktrutva. How can you enjoy without kartrutva? As Ishvara. Ghruta kasya siddhanam. There is nothing. Actually, nothing is ours. Not even the body. This body was given by our father and mother. This is existing because of the food somebody gave us. And one day, this will become the food of somebody. Ghruta kasya siddhanam. Whatever you say is yours, my room. So, that is the sutra. So, lokahānau cintā kāryā niveditātma-loka-vedatvāt. Says, yadi gokuladhisha krida sarvatmana hridi tadakkim aparai labhaihi laukikai vaidikairapi. When Sakshal Sri Gokuladhisha, Sachidananda Paramatma alone exists. Yadi Gokuladhisha sarvatmana hridi kritaha. When that sarvatma, that kartra, karta, bhokta, everything is Gokuladhisha Hari, tadakkim aparai labhaihi. What is there in this world to be gained? Once we gain Him, when we experience the ananyatva of Sri Bhagavan in our heart, what is there to experience more? What aparai labhaihi? What is there to be gained anything? Going to Swarga? Name, nama, rupa, what? Because when you have that ananda, Sachidananda Anubhuti, what else is there? No? That's why Bhagavan says, Mayeva mana adhatsva mayi buddhim niveshaya nivasishyasi mayeva ata urdhvam na samshayaha. Please, you never should have any doubt. You just live in me. I will take care. No? Mayeva manadasya mayi buddhim. Our mind, our thoughts, our emotions, love Him. No, our buddhi, all kinds of buddhivrittis dedicate to Him. Think about Him. Love Him. Feel Him. Then, nivasishyasi mayeva. Be in me and me alone as my true nature. Ata urdhvam na samsya. No. You do not worry. I will take care of you. There will not be any harm come to you. Yakshishye sarvatoham tvam swanugam saparichadam sada sannihidam veda tatramam drakshyate bhagavan. Once, Sri Bhagavan came to, in the Vamana Rupa, Bhagavan came to Bali. And then asked for, the story, for 3 feet of land, So with his small foot, and Guru was there, Shukra was there. Shukra said, "Oh fool, this is Bhagavan, Vishnu. Don't give him anything. Okay, sarvasvam Vishnave dattva moodha vartishyase katham." You are going to give this tree to him. This tree is going to everything. Your Sthula Sharira, Sukshma Sharira, Karana Sharira. This tree he is asking. What is this tree? This tree is not only the world. This tree is our Sthula, Sukshma, Karana Shariras. If you give this, Vartishyase Katham, how are you going to exist in this world? He says, oh my Guru, sorry, because this actually belongs to him. Is this world belong to me? Is this Sharira belongs to me? No, this actually belongs to him. He can take it at any time. Now he is asking me, let me give and become happy. It's not that Bhagavan has to ask us. It is his property. He can take at any time. But you see, he's so amani, manado, manya. Because Bhagavan is manya, he's asking us. Then, why should I feel that I should not give? Why are you telling me that I should not give? Because anyhow it is his. And let me give and then gain the name that I am the Data. I gave to Bhagavan. What an opportunity for me. So Bhagavan, so he gave and then Bhagavan blessed him, keeping his, Bhagavan's Pada, which is always worshipped by the Mahalakshmi herself, that Pada from which everything comes, everything exists in Pada Mule. That Pada was kept on the head of Bhagavan. See, Mahabali, what else? That is the greatest. Bhagavan has not kept his Pada. No, he has kept the Radhaji's Pada on his head. But he has not kept his Pada on anybody else. And Sri Mahabali got this great anugraha. Why? Because he was ready to give up his Tritvam. He was ready to give up his Sharira. He was ready to give up his, his mind. He was ready to give up his Karana Sharira. When this total surrender, when we say that total surrender, what is this total surrender? Giving up of our, this Tritvam is that. When it happened, then Bhagavan is telling him, Rakshe sarvatoham tuam. Oh my dear, I shall protect you always. Sanugam, saparichadam. Not only you, but your entire family. I will take care. No, sada sannihitam veera. I shall be always there with you. Mam drakshyate. You will always be able to see me. So, don't worry. Though, to enter into this, when you enter into this pool of bhakti, yes, we are going to lose many things. We will lose all kinds of bad people. We will lose all kinds of bad thoughts. We lose all kinds of wrong ideas. We are only losing wrong, bad things. And then we gain Amritam. We gain what is truth. And he is there. He will protect us. He will guide us. He will lead us to that supreme Ananda. So, this is the known as Sharanagati. Sharanagati is the highest form of bhakti. Ananya Chindana, Ananya. No, what is this Sharanagati? When we do the Sharanagati, they said there are 6 bhavas for Sharanagati. No, we just Sharanagatoham, 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 Sharani, etc. we sing. But Sharanagati is the toughest sadhana. We say, सब कुछ, no, what is that? सब कुछ छोड़ दिया, सब कुछ समर्पण कर दिया भगवान को. मैं सब कुछ भगवान को दे दिया. अभी तो मेरा हाल देखो दे. What is happening to me? I gave everything. See, if you have given everything to him, how can even you think that something is happening to you? Because your mind also is given to him. Now, how can you think? That means, no Sharanagati. These are all just showing. Yesterday we heard that word. No, these are all vidambanam. What is Sharanagati? Says, anukulyasya sankalpaha pratikulyasya varjanam rakshati iti vishwasaha goptrutve varanam tadha atma nikshepaha karpanye shadvidha sharanagatihi. What is Sharanagati? Total surrender. What is the surrender? The self-surrender, total surrender, which is the highest of bhakti, is anukulyasya sankalpaha. We should see, if we want to do this Sharanagati, we should always have positive thoughts. This positive thoughts is not what the management says. That's not. This positive thought is only Bhagavat Chintanam. Anukulyam. Always our mind should become anukula to Bhagavan. Our thoughts, our words, our deeds, that everything should become anukulam. Our words should, we should feel that Bhagavan is hearing us. Whatever we do, we should feel that Bhagavan is looking at us. So when we are keeping even a glass, we should see that, Sri Bhagavan, this is Bhagavad Pujanam. When we are eating, when we are sleeping, everything. So, anukulyam, each and every action and thought and the word should become in the same, what you call the anukulyena. It should be in the same level of, or it's going towards Bhagavan. It's not. Second is pratikulyasya varjanam. All the negative thoughts, all those thoughts which takes us away from Bhagavan, about the Kamini, Kanchana, Kirti, all those thoughts are related to the world and Surga and Bhoga. All those thoughts should be slowly given up. Pratikulyasya varjanam rakshati iti vishwasaha. We should have the firm faith that Bhagavan shall protect me. Whatever may happen, asmin janmani, not only in this life, even when I have to give up my life, maranam varave bandhu janangal arikil ninnutan akalumbol. At that last moment, when we give up our body, Tirumaritamatil. So Bhagavan will be there waiting to embrace us. Tirumaritamatil abhayam tanni arumayodenne pulkuvoni karunamayani ninnudu kidayai priyanoru thoran enikkundo. Is there anybody in this world? See, we depend, or we think that our husband will protect us, our wife will take care of us, our children will take care of us, father will take care of that, mother will take care of this and that, my money will take care. But their power, their everything is tucham. Is there any of them can protect us from death? Only one can protect us from the total destruction. That is Bhagavan. So when we have this, that rakshati iti vishwasaha, whatever may happen, whoever may leave us, but Bhagavan will never leave us because He can't. He is in our heart. Even if we, Bhagavan, want to leave me, He can't. So, rakshati iti vishwasaha, He shall protect me. This firm faith should be there. Then, goptrutve varanam. Not only that, I have the faith that Bhagavan will protect me, I should accept Bhagavan as my protector. He is my everything. He is my father, my mother, my, everything is. Mata me Parvati Devi, Pita Devo Maheshwaraha. When my mother and father is Bhagavan Sri Parameshwara and Sri Bhagavati, what is there to fear? That Goptrutve Varanam. We have to accept Bhagavan as our protector. And Atma Nikshepaha. Deposit ourselves in the safe hands of Bhagavan. Chod dena humko. All our thoughts, all our worries, all our, just do dikshepa. Start a deposit, start an account and put only your ego there. Nikshepaha, Atma Nikshepaha and Karpanyam. Total surrender to Bhagavan. These are the 6 steps of Sharanagati. This Sharanagati. When this Sharanagati happens, lokahānau cintā na kāryā. Not to be worried about, gain or loss. Niveditātma-loka-vedatvāt. A person who can actually surrender his, ego, Atma, Loka, about this world, and his Veda, even the Vaidika, Surga, the Loka, everything. If a person can offer that, then he is no need to worry for him. But if this is not possible, then kurvanneveha karmani jijivishet shadakam samah. If this is not possible, I cannot, I am not ready for this total surrender, then you have to take care of yourself. That is the next sutra. Na tatsiddhau lokavyāvahāro heyaḥ kintu phalatyāgas tatsādhanaṁ kāryameva. Tad asiddhau. If we cannot do the Atma Samarpana, if it is not possible for us, then lokavyāvahāraha na heyaḥ. Until and unless the total dedication is possible, that total Sharanagati is not, if not possible for us, ahankara and mamakara is not going, lokavyāvahāraha na heyaḥ. Please do not do foolish things. Just thinking that, hearing about the Sharanagati, etc., there are people who leave everything and then go away. But, see, that is only a smasana vairagya. For some time some vairagya comes, but there is that they are not capable to do this kind of tyaga. So if that is not possible, oh my dear, lokavyāvahāraha natyāgaha, please do not give up the lokavyāvahāraha. Just give up your attachment. Karmanyeva. No? So, your adhikara is only in karmanyeva. No? Then ma bhaleshu kadāchana ma karma balaheturbuhu ma te sankostu akarmani. Okay, please, unless and until this kind of total dedication naturally comes to us. Sri Ramakrishna says, this is the leaf of a coconut tree, if you pull it, and then if it's still, if you pull just and then detach it from the tree, the entire tree will get destroyed. But when the leaf is dry, naturally it will fall. We should not give up karma. Karma should give up us. So, tad asiddhau lokavyāvahāraha na heyaḥ kintu phalatyāgas tatsādhanaṁ kāryam. But you have to give up the, phalasadhanam, phalatyāgas and tatsādhanaṁ. That we'll listen in next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.